Hello, I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to our channel, a place where we will discuss the variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. First, a little background about myself. Like everyone, I have an origin story, and mine begins in the state of Texas, where my family has lived for the last 170 years. I was born and raised in Houston, which is an hour from the Gulf of Mexico, and is located in the southeast region of Texas. Most of Houston is made up of prairies, marshes, and swampland. It's known as the Bayou City, but we just call it H-Town. Enough background, now let's get started. 5 reasons why disabled veterans should move to Houston. Number 5, entertainment. There are 15 water parks in the Houston area. It gets hot, and we all need a place to cool off. We also have entertainment that's tailor-made for Texas. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the world's largest rodeo, is held every year at Reliant Stadium and the surrounding areas. Each night of the rodeo, there's a different musical performance. Popular artists who have performed at the rodeo include Brad Paisley, Beyonce, and the late Selena. The carnival is held in the Reliant Stadium parking lot, and there's a lot of food, games, and rides to keep you and your family entertained. Each year of the rodeo, there's one day set aside to honor veterans. Admissions to concerts and the carnival are free, and it wouldn't be Texas without barbecue. And for other outdoor activity, free access to state parks. About 30 minutes southeast of Houston, Brazos Bend is a 500-acre state park along the Brazos River. The park is handicap accessible and has walking trails, horseback riding, camping facilities, and a diverse wildlife population. Don't worry, the alligators are well fed. Cap Rock Canyon. Try to say that 3 times. Located in the Texas Panhandle, the view is something out of a Western movie. The canyon is named after a rock formation on one of its cliffs. In 2022, there was about 300 buffalo in the park. In Texas, disabled veterans can hunt for free, starting at a 60% rating. When it comes to wild game being hunted in Texas, white-tailed deer is at the top of the list. Wild or feral hogs are also common. Free hunting and fishing license come in a combo pack, but just give me some kite string and a neck bone, and I will catch enough crabs for a good pot of gumbo. Because of massive bodies of water like Lake Houston and Galveston Bay, fishing continues to be a very popular activity in the Houston area. Number 4, education. With the rising costs of tuition, boarding, and books, education is becoming more difficult for students and parents to afford. But there is a state program that will help veterans and their dependents defray the cost of college. This program only covers tuition and most fees, but does not cover books or boarding. And the college must be in the state of Texas. The Hazelwood Act started out as a program for individuals who entered the military from the state of Texas and then returned to Texas to attend college. The spouse-child part of the act gives each dependent of a 100% disabled veteran 150 credit hours for college. Number 3, commuting. The city of Houston is home to 2 major airports, the Port of Houston, and there are plans to build a high-speed rail between Houston and Dallas. I know you might be asking yourself, how could any disabled veteran benefit from moving to the 4th largest city in the United States with a population of 2.2 million people? First off, there's pros and cons to moving anywhere in the United States, and Houston is no different. The biggest hurdle to commuting in Houston is road and freeway construction. Then we have Houston traffic coming in at a close second place. But let's look at this a different way. Even though Houston is the 4th largest city in the United States, it ranks 9th at traffic congestion, which is not bad for a city of its size. Like any major city, traffic is an issue. But with at least a 50% disability rate, you can save money and time while commuting in Houston. The Metro Veteran Pass will allow you to ride the light rail, local buses, park and ride, and the Community Connect with a 50% disability rating from the VA. I grew up riding Metro buses to work, school, and everywhere in between. The application shown, along with other pertinent information, can be found on the Metro website. First things first, once you move to Houston, you're going to need a driver's license. Starting at 60%, your driver's license will be issued for free. I would like to thank everybody for hanging in here with me, and it will be a special bonus at the end. In addition to a free driver's license, there are other state and local programs that make it easier for disabled veterans to commute around the city. In fact, Texas is almost always rated as the #1 state for veterans to live in. The gateway to all of these benefits as a disabled veteran driver is the DV plates. The plates can be specialized. Prior to 2021, DV plates was all that was needed to park in a handicap spot. Now you need a handicap placard in addition to your DV plates. The City of Houston allows veterans with DV plates to use metered parking with a 3-hour limit. If possible, I just move my vehicle to a new parking spot every 3 hours. This is a money saver because doing concerts and other events, parking can be very expensive. However, my DV plates have saved me the most money on the toll roads. There are at least 15 toll roads in the Houston Metroplex. In addition to the ones shown on the road sign, State Highway 288 toll road recently opened. For more information on how to use your DV tags to ride on the tollways, contact the local Easy Tag store. Number 2, healthcare. I understand that healthcare does not have a direct monetary benefit, but veterans and their family members need access to proper healthcare, especially disabled veterans. Located in the Texas Medical Center, the Houston VA Hospital offers totally free healthcare to veterans with at least a 50% rating. The Texas Medical Center, which includes the VA hospital, is the largest medical center in the world, containing 21 hospitals and over 50 medical programs. Number 1, housing. Most of the time when people are talking about housing in Houston, they're not actually talking about the city of Houston. In reality, they are referring to the suburban cities and towns on the outskirts of Houston, like the Woodlands, Kingwood, Sugarland, or Pearland. The most common types of homes in the Houston area are traditional wooden homes, gentrifying areas near downtown, and older suburban areas outside the 610 loop. And then there's newer home construction 45 minutes outside of downtown. When purchasing a home, people tend to focus on the hidden fees and the mortgage payment each month. However, there are other factors to consider. First, you need to take into consideration the cost of maintaining a home, such as lawn care and repairs inside and outside of the home. And then there's rising home insurance, HOA fees, and property taxes. If you have between a 10 and a 90% disability rating, visit your local tax assessor office in Texas to get a partial discount. This is where your 100% rating has its greatest impact, and you will never have to pay property taxes again. This access card allows you and several family members free admissions into national parks. San Antonio, Texas is about 2.5 hours west of Houston, and it is famously known for being the battle site of the Alamo during the Texas Revolution. The San Antonio River Walk is a very popular spot for tourists, but it is also home to Spanish missions that have been there since the late 1700s. Just as beautiful as the Grand Canyon, Big Bend National Park is 30 minutes from the Mexico border and 4.5 hours east of El Paso. How about those Texas Longhorns? I would like to give a special thanks to all veterans and their families. Please like, share, and subscribe.